Just tell me if I'm audible or not, also.
Good evening, sir. You are audible.
All right. Thank you so much. Okay, so I hope all of you are doing fine. In the previous class, we were talking about the guarantee of the profit to the partners. So we will continue with the same topic. And in today's session, we will discuss few more questions based on the guarantee of the profit. And we will also learn how to pass journal entries in a situation wherein the profit is guaranteed by someone to a new partner. So we will talk about a few more questions based on the guarantee of the profit, and we'll also discuss the journal entries based on the guarantee. But before that, let's first of all recall everything that we have completed uh, in this chapter, and then only we will talk about anything else. So in the previous session, we talked about the meaning of the guarantee of profit. So what is actually the guarantee of profit actually means. So herein, I've told you that guarantee is a kind of assurance or the surety given by a particular partner to some other partner regarding the profit. All right. So where under the guarantee, a certain sum of profit is assured to a new partner, wherein the person who is giving the guarantee has to bear the ultimate liability of that profit if firm is unable to provide sufficient amount of profit that is guaranteed by such partner, then that particular person who have given the guarantee will be liable to make up for such deficiency. All right. So guarantee means the surety of a particular amount of profit by one or more partner, and in some cases the firm, where the burden of guarantee is borne by the partner providing such guarantee. In other words, it is minimum fixed amount which the partner who has given a guarantee has to bear. Then, okay, so we have completed question number 36 on the same concept. Yes, I think I have. Yes, we did this question. So anyone have any doubt regarding this question number 36? Or anyone having any doubt regarding this particular topic?
No
Tell
doubt,
me.
sir.
No doubts. Okay. So as we have completed this question in the previous class, so we will continue with a new question today. So let's just start with question number 37. All right. So see, question number 37 says, this question is also based on the guarantee of profit. See, this question is saying A, B, and C were in a partnership sharing the profits and losses in the ratio of 4:2:1. It was provided that C's share in profit for the year would not be less than 75,000. Okay. So in this question, there are three partners, and these three partners are sharing the ratio, sharing the profits in the ratio of 4:2:1. And one of the partner, C, is given a guarantee of 70,000, 75,000 of profit. And this guarantee was given by both the partners, right? So since it is not mentioned in the question that who is giving the guarantee, we will simply presume that this guarantee is given by both the partners A and B. Profit for the year ended 31st March 2020 amounts to 3,15,000. And question is saying us to calculate the show the appropriation among the partners and prepare the profit and loss. Okay, profit and loss appropriation is not required. All right, so in this question, we are not required to prepare the P&L appropriation. We just need to show the appropriation of profit among the partners. I hope the question is clear to all of you, right? So question is pretty simple. Three partners ABC are there. The profit sharing ratio is given. C has been guaranteed of 75,000 as profit, and their total profit is 3,15,000. So let's continue with the solution. Let me solve it for you. And I'll give you one question based on the similar concept, and that you'll have to do. Okay. Solution to question number was 37. Question number 37. The first thing that we need to do is to, first of all, we will distribute the profit which is given in the question. So 3,15,000 is the amount of profit given in the question. So first of all, the first thing that we need to do is to show the distribution of the profit. Then we will find out the deficiency, and then we will decide how to make up for such deficiency. Who will be contributing towards the deficiency? So first of all, let's find out. Let's just show the distribution of profit. The first thing, showing distribution of profit. Distribution of profit. So profit generated by the business is net profit of the business is 3,15,000. 3,15,000. So out of this, we will first of all find out the share of A's profit, A's share in profit, then B's share in profit, and then finally C's share in profit. Okay, so A's share in profit, how you need to know their profit sharing ratio. Since the profit sharing ratio is also given in the question, their profit sharing ratio is 4:2:1, right? So 4:2:1. This profit will be appropriated, divided among the partners in the given ratio. So 3,15,000 will be given to A in the ratio of 4/7.
It's 1,80,000.
1,80,000. Okay, then 3,15,000 into 2/7.
Sir, I
And
have
then
done this as homework actually.
I gave you this question as homework, guys.
I have done
Alexander?
it as homework.
Okay. Let me just complete it. So could you please tell me the B's share in profit?
90,000.
90,000, and then 1/7. It will be
45,000.
45,000. So these are the share in profit of the respective partners. Okay, now C has been assured of getting a profit of at least 75,000. That is given in the question. C was given a guarantee that he will at least make a profit of 75,000, but here we have calculated that he is only receiving 45,000 as the share in profit. So obviously there is a deficiency. So next thing that we need to do is show the deficiency of the profit. Deficiency of profit for C. For C part. So in order to find out the deficiency, what do? We simply subtract the share in profit out of the guaranteed amount, guaranteed profit. Guaranteed profit. So guaranteed profit was 75,000 and he's only getting 45,000. So that means there is a deficiency of
30,000.
30,000. Okay. Now the third step. First step is to show the distribution of profit. Second is to find out the deficiency. And third step is to find out who will be contributing to cover this deficiency. So contribution by partners towards deficiency of profit. So first of all, since A and B both have given the guarantee, so this deficiency of 30,000 will have to be borne by both the partners. A will have to bear the deficiency, A's share in deficiency. We will find out, and then we will also figure out the B's share in deficiency. Okay, so first of all, since the deficiency is 30,000, okay, now how much A will have to bear out of 30,000? So, sir, since question is not mentioning that how the guarantee will be borne by, how the deficiency will be borne by the partner, so we will simply divide the deficiency in their capital ratio. So their their profit sharing ratio was 4:2:1, right? So now this deficiency will also be divided between A and B in the ratio of 4:2:2. The ratio was 4:2:1 earlier, but since the deficiency has to be borne by only A and B, so this one will we won't consider this particular value. The ratio will be 4:2 only. Okay, so 4:2 basically means 4/6 by the A, and B will also be bearing 2/6. So that means A will have to bear 20,000 and B will have to bear 10,000. Is that correct, everyone? Any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
No doubt. So this is, please note it down quickly. One more step is left. We have shown the distribution, we calculated the value of deficiency, then we have found out the age and B share in the value of the deficiency of C. Now we will calculate actual amount of profit. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Other than Hiba and everyone else. Okay, so I hope all of you completed this. Moving to the next page. Now we will show the profits. Amount of profit for partners. A, B, and C. So C's profit will be 75,000 as guaranteed. Earlier, B was getting a profit of just a minute, 1,80,000. 1,80,000. But he will have to compensate toward the deficiency of C, 20,000. Therefore, his total share in the profit will be only 1,60,000. And similarly, B was earlier getting 90,000 only. Now, he will also have to contribute toward the deficiency of profit of C. So that means C will be taking only 80,000. This is it. This is how 3,15,000 will be divided among the partners. Is this clear, everyone? Calculation of profit is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
Dhruv, Ayan, Khushi, please tell me. Saif,
Sir, can you explain this one more time?
okay. You want me to explain it again? The entire thing or just the profit calculation part?
Oh, no, so only profit calculation.
Okay. See, if you remember in the previous page, we have calculated the share of profit for A, B, and C, right? Out of 3,15,000, we divided the profit as per their profit sharing ratio, which is given in the question 4:2:1. So all these partners have got 1,80,000, 90,000, 45,000. But since there is a deficiency in C's profit, and this deficiency need to be borne by A and B. So now we have calculated the amount that A will have to contribute towards the deficiency of C, and B will have to contribute towards the deficiency of C, right? So 20,000 need to be borne by A, and B need to contribute 10,000. So this means A's profit won't be 1,80,000. His share was 1,80,000 undoubtedly, but he will have to bear 20,000 of loss that was suffered by Mr. C. He will be bearing this 20,000 loss. So we have subtracted 20,000. So the final profit that he will be taking 1,60,000 only. And similarly, B's profit was actually 90,000. But since there is a deficiency in the C's profit that B need to bear up to rupees 10,000, that means 90,000 minus 10,000. The profit that B will be taking is 80,000. And C's profit will all obviously 75,000 as guaranteed to him by A and B. So this is how we will allocate the profit among the partners. Is this clear now, or do I need to explain it again? Please tell me.
Yes, sir. Understood.
It's clear.
Understood. All right, everyone. So I hope this is clear to all of you. So I'm moving to the next question. All right. So question number 38. Question number 30. A, B, and C were in a partnership sharing profit and losses in the ratio of 5:4:1. It was provided that C's share in the profit for the year would at least 5,000. Deficiency, if any, would be borne by A and B equally. All right. Profit for the year ended 31st March 2020 amounts to 40,000. You are required to show the appropriation among the partners. All right, everyone, start solving it. I hope all of you will be able to solve it within 10 minutes. Please calculate the profits of the partners. I'm allowing you 10 minutes to solve the entire question. Then I'll show you my solution.
Sir, done.
Completed, Alex? Sorry, Alexander.
Yes, sir.
Done, sir.
Okay. Everyone else, please tell me, completed or not? Dhruv, Ayan, Kushi. Okay, so Alexander, could you please tell me A's final share in profit
Yes, sir. 19,500.
and B's?
Huh?
B's share, sorry,
15,500.
15,000. Okay, that is correct. What happened, guys? Everyone else? Why nobody's answering? Dhruv, Khushi, Mariam, Ayan, all of you are able to calculate it or not? Is there any problem, guys? Tell me if you are not able to calculate it. If anyone having any trouble solving the question, please let me know. Anyways, I'm showing you the calculation. See, first of all, see this question like these need a few steps to be followed. First of all, the first step that we generally take is to distribute the profit as per their profit sharing ratio. So as it is given in the question, profit is given in the question. We will first of all divide this profit as per their PSR given in the question. So in this question, profit sharing ratio is 5 is to 5 is to 4 is to 1. Okay. So A share in the profit will be 20,000, B's will be 16, and the C share will be 4,000, depending upon based on their profit sharing ratio. Okay. So I hope this is clear to all of you. Ayan, Khushi, Mariam, Dhruv, is this clear to you? Guys, tell
Yes,
me.
sir.
Oh, okay. So question, the first step is clear. Then after the first step, the second step will be to find out the deficiency in profit of the partner whom guarantee was given. So for the purpose of finding out the deficiency, we generally apply the formula guaranteed amount of profit minus the share in the profit received. So guaranteed amount of profit was 5,000 and share in profit which is received by partner C is only 4,000. So there is a deficiency of 1,000. Now this one deficiency of 1,000 need to be contributed or borne by the partners who have given the guarantee. Okay, so this deficiency will be borne by the A and B in the ratio of 1:1, since it is mentioned in the question that any deficiency will be borne by A and B equally, right? Okay, then we have appropriated the deficiency in respect of A and B. So A will be contributing half of 1,000 and B will also contribute half of 1,000. That means 500, 500 each. Now we will calculate the final profit of A, B, and C. So the final step, this was the third step, and now the fourth step. Fourth step is to calculate the final amount of profit. So final amount of profit for A, B, and C will be for A. Earlier the profit was 20,000 as per the PSR, but since A will have to bear the deficiency of the C to the extent of 500. That means 20,000 minus 500. The remaining amount of profit will be given to A. Similarly, 16,000 minus 500, B will be entitled to claim only 15,500, and C, as guaranteed, he will get 5,000. So this is how the profit of 40,000 will be appropriated among the partners. Done, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
so I
sir.
hope this is clear to all of you. Now, moving on to one more question. Okay, this question was also saying us to prepare the P&L appropriation. Okay, so let me just do that as well. Let's prepare the P&L appropriation for this question. Question number 38 also requires us to prepare the profit and loss appropriation account. So profit and loss appropriation for question number, profit and loss appropriation account. Particulars, amount, particulars and amount. Credit side and debit side. So first of all, by net profit. Net profit of the business is 40,000. Okay. There is nothing which is to be written in the P&L appropriation. No interest on drawing, no interest on capital, no salary, no commission, nothing. Only the profit need to be appropriated among the partner, right? There is nothing more needed in the question. Yes, sir. So we will write down two profits transferred to profit transferred to A, B, and C. So C, as per the profits, depending upon the profit sharing ratio, first of all, he have got 4,000, all right, and B will get 20,000, and C will get 16,000. But since there is a deficiency and this deficiency need to be borne by A and B, so amount, we will add amount transferred from A and B collectively 1,000. So we will add it, and then total amount will be written in the final column 5,000. And similarly, we will subtract from B's capital account transfer to C. How much? So 500. 500 will be subtracted, and remaining 15,500 will be written in the final column. And similarly, we will also subtract from A's capital account. So transferred to C 500. The remaining amount 19,500 will be written here, and then we will close the debit and credit side of the P&L appropriation account, writing 40,000 on the debit side and 40,000 on the credit side. This is how we will prepare P&L appropriation for this particular question. I hope this is clear, Hiba, Alexander, Mariam, Ayan, Dhruv, Evan, and everyone else. Is this clear,
Yes.
all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so since this question is clear, let's move to the next question. Question number 39. Okay. This is question number 39. I forgot to put the question number here. This is question number 39 anyways. So let's just read it once. It is written in the question that X, Y, and Z entered into partnership on 1st of October 2019. So the date is very, very important. They entered into partnership as on 1st of October 2019. Profit sharing ratio on that they have decided among themselves is 4:3:3. Okay, and X personally guaranteed that Z's share of profit after charging interest on capital at 10% would not be less than 80,000. Okay. So basically, Z is given an assurance that he will at least make a profit of 80,000 in the partnership. Their capital contribution is given. They have contributed 3 lakh, 2 lakh, and 1,50,000 respectively. And then profit is also given. Profit of the business is 1,60,000. And we need to prepare the profit and loss appropriation account. Profit and loss appropriation account is needed, and question is also asking us to pass the general entries, right? Everyone able to understand the question? The last point in the question is asking us to prepare the profit and loss appropriation account and also pass the necessary general entries. So we will talk about the general entries later, but first of all, let's talk about the formation of the P&L appropriation and also talk about the distribution of the profit among the partners. Because I want all of you to start solving this question. I want all of you to at least prepare the P&L appropriation. I'm sure all of you can do it. And then we will talk about the journal entries. Okay. See, this is how we will prepare P&L appropriation. So net profit, first of all, we will write down net profit on the credit side. Net profit is given as 1,60,000 in the question. Okay. 1,60,000. Then question also says that partners should be given a 10% profit, 10% interest on their capital, sorry. So we will be writing on the debit side to interest on capital, to interest on capital. Interest on capital will be given to all the partners X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z. Okay. Now see, in the capital contributed by the partner are 3 lakh, 2 lakh, and 1,50,000. 3 lakh, 2 lakhs, and 1,50,000. And the rate of interest is 10%, right? So 10% interest will be calculated. But tell me whether interest will be paid for the entire year, yes or no? Whether the interest will be paid for the entire year, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it will be paid for the entire year. Okay. But Alexander, it is given in the question that the business, they have started doing the business from the 1st of October, right? They entered into partnership starting on 1st of October 2019, right? Is this clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So that basically means if partnership started as on 1st of October, then partners will be paid interest for only 6-month period. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
So if see, the financial year starts from April, ends on 31st of March of the next year. So if the business, if the partnership is started on 1st of October, then only 6 months are there for which they are entitled to claim interest. See, April, financially starts on April. They are partners from the month of October. So after October till 31st March, they will be paid interest. They won't be paid interest for the month of April, May, June, July, August, September. They will be paid interest starting from the month of October, November, December, January, and February. For only 6-month period for the month of October, November, December, January, February, and March. So there are 6 months for which they will be paid interest. So that means we will calculate interest on their capital for only 6-month period. Is that correct now? So we will simply multiply it by 6 by 12, 6 by 12, 6 by 12. Is that right, everyone?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. So just calculate the interest on 10% of 3 lakh is 30,000, and we will do half of it. So it will be 15,000, and 20. This will be 10,000 and 7,500. Tell me everyone, the calculation of interest and capital is clear to all of you, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Hiba, Mariam, Khushi,
Yes.
Dhruv.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's talk about the distribution of the profit. Nothing else is mentioned. The question is not talking about the salary, commission, drawings, interest. Nothing else is there. So all we need to do is now distribute the profit. So in order to distribute the profit, we will have to find out the divisible amount of profit, right? In order to distribute the profit, we will have to find out the divisible amount of profit. So 1 lakh out of 1,60,000, we will subtract all these values. Just 1,60,000 minus 15,000 minus 10,000 and minus 7,500. So the remaining amount of profit will be 1,27,500. Is that correct, everyone? This is the remaining amount of profit that need to be distributed among the partners. So now we will write down to profit transferred to profit transferred to whom this profit will be transferred. So this will be transferred to A. How many partners are there? There are 3 partners now. X, Y, and Z. Okay. So this will be given to X, Y, and Z. So first of all, we will divide this profit as per their profit sharing ratio. So their profit sharing ratio, let's come back to the slide. Their profit sharing ratio is 4:3:3. So that means out of 1,27,500, Mr. X will get 4/10. 1,27,500. He will get 3/10 and 1,27,500 into 3/10 for Z as well. Right, everyone? So let's just calculate the X share in the profit. X share in the profit will be 51,000. And Y share will be 1,27,500 into 3 divided by 10. This will be 38,250. 38,250, and same will be for Z. 38,250. Is this clear, everyone? The division of profit is clear to all of you or not?
Yes,
sir.
sir. Clear.
Okay. Now the problem is, what is the minimum amount of profit that Z was assured of? He was given the guarantee of rupees 80,000 of profit, right? But see, how much Mr. Z is getting? Z only getting 38,250. So there is a deficiency, right? There is a deficiency. So let's now calculate the deficiency in profit. Deficiency in profit. Deficiency in profit for Z. So for that purpose, we will apply this formula: guaranteed amount of profit. Guaranteed amount of profit minus the share in profit received. Share in profit received. Okay. Now guaranteed amount of profit was 80,000 and share in profit received only 38,250. So there is obviously a deficiency of 41,750. 41,750. This is the deficiency. Is that correct, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Are you sure? Is this the calculation is clear, everyone? And are you sure this calculation is correct? Tell me. Is this calculation clear and correct, all of you?
Sir, we have to they have to compensate, right?
Yeah, we need to compensate 41,750. But what I'm asking is the calculation is right? Did I make any mistake here? Heba, Khushi, Mariam. Are you able to find out any mistake in my calculation? There is a mistake, guys. Let me tell you, there is a mistake. What mistake is there? See, let's come back to the question and try to understand. See, everyone is able to see that Mr. Z was given a guarantee of 80,000. Is that right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But see, the guarantee was guarantee of 80,000 was given for the entire year. Everyone is able to look at this. See this? The guarantee was for the 1 year period. So so Z have just X have given a guarantee that Z will at least maintain a profit of 80,000 for the entire year. Tell me, the business have started on the 1st of October, right? So there is now still these basically the profit, this 80,000 of profit is for the entire year, but can we divide it into two parts since there is only 6-month period that have passed? So can we say for the half-month period, the guarantee of profit will be of 40,000 only?
Yes, sir.
Can we say that if for the entire year, the profit is 80,000, then for the half year period, how much will be the guarantee for? Tell me
40,000.
guys, 40,000. If for the entire year, the guarantee of profit is 80,000, then for half year only, guarantee of profit will also be divided by 2. It will only remain half. That means the guarantee will be of only 40,000, not 80,000. So this is a mistake. So how we will be finding out the deficiency? We will find out deficiency by subtracting 38250 out of 40,000. Is this correct? Now calculate the deficiency. So 40,000 minus 38250. The deficiency is 1750. 1750 is the amount of deficiency. It is clear, everyone? Is this
Yes,
clear
sir.
to all of you?
Yes.
Okay. Now tell me, guys, who is going to bear this deficiency? 1750 will only be borne by partner X or Y?
Only X.
Only X. Why X? Because X has
He
given the guarantee.
only guaranteed.
Correct. So we will simply add, 1750 and write down transferred from Z's capital account 1750. So we will add 1750 here. This will become 40,000, and then we will subtract 1750 from here. Transfer to Z and calculate the Z share in the profit. And then we will close this account 1,60,056. Is this clear, everyone? Calculation is clear to all of you?
Yes, sir.
So this is the important part in this question. What a student generally what mistake generally student do is that they simply consider the guarantee amount is 80,000, but you need to understand the guarantees for the entire year. So if the for entire year the guarantee amount is 80,000, that means for the half year period it will be only 40,000. Okay. All right. So we have completed P&L appropriation part. Now question was also saying us to pass the journal entries, right? So, but just tell me, all of you have written it down? Do I need to wait, or all of you have completed it?
Completed.
Tell me so that we can continue with the journal entries. Everyone tell me. Alexander,
Sir.
completed?
Complete.
Dhruv, Khushi, Mariam, Saif, and Ayan. Completed?
Completed.
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. So now let's continue with the journal entry. Journal entry will be made for which transaction? For which transaction we need to pass the journal entries? So for all the transaction that has been entered in the P&L appropriation, all the transaction, everything that we have done in the P&L appropriation, we need to pass the journal entry for all these things. Okay, so let's continue. So first of all, we will pass the general entry for the net profit. We will pass the general entry for the net profit. So how are we going to do that? See, first of all, just notice that net profit is recorded on the P&L appropriation credit side, right? So that means net profit will be credited to profit and loss appropriation account. Could any one of you tell me that net profit is transferred from which account? From which account net profit is transferred here?
So P&L account.
Correct, profit and loss account. So the general entry of the net profit will be done like this. Just draw the reference. General entry will be, since the P&L appropriation is getting credited with the net profit, so we will write down profit and loss account debit 1,60,000 to profit and loss appropriation account. Appropriation account. This is the general entry for the net profit in the P&L appropriation. First. Now, the second general entry will be for the interest on capital. See, in the P&L appropriation, all of you are able to see on the debit side, we have written the interest on capital. Since interest on capital is getting debited to P&L appropriation, so we will write down interest on capital account debit to P&L appropriation account. Correct? Sorry, P&L appropriation account debit to interest on capital account. P&L appropriation account is debited to interest on capital account of the partner. So we will have to name the capital account of the partner. So we have given the interest to X, Y, and Z. So we will write down X capital account to Y's capital account to Z's capital account. Okay, so what were the interest on capital? 15, 10, and 3,500. 15,000, 10,000, and 7,500. Okay, so that means 32,500 will be debited to profit and loss appropriation account. Is this clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now the third general entry will be for, tell me, the third general entry will be for the appropriation of profit among the partner, right? See, in the P&L appropriation, the third thing that we did is the division of profit among the partners. So the third general entry will be for the appropriation of profit. So appropriation of profit is also being done on the debit side. So we will write down P&L appropriation account will be debited. P&L, this is not P&L account, this is P&L appropriation account. Sorry. This is profit and loss appropriation account, debit 2. And similarly, profit and loss appropriation account, debit 2, name of the partner, two partners capital account, right? So name of the partners are X and Y and Z. So we will write down X capital account, Y's capital account, and Z's capital. Okay. Now see and tell me what were the share of profit that they were getting. So Mr. X was getting 51,000. Y got 38250, and Z also got 38250. So 51,000, 38250, and 38250. This is how 1,27,500 was appropriated among the partners earlier, without taking into consideration the guarantee part. And then finally, general entry for the guarantee given by the X. Just wait for 1 or 2 minutes, then we will continue. All right. So, is it done, everyone? All the general entries have been passed by all of you, guys. All of you have written the general entries.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So the first general entry is clear. The second is also clear. Third is clear. Third is for the transferring the division of the profit among the partners. Now finally after division, all of you are clear about that the Z was having a deficiency of 1750. So this deficiency need to be borne by X capital account. So in that case, X capital account will be debited by 1750. That means X capital account will be subtracted by the amount of 1750, and this amount will be credited to Z's capital account. That means X is bearing the for the deficiency borne by deficiency of the Z. Is that clear to all of you? This general entry is clear or not?
Yes, sir.
Clear.
X, why we are
Yes.
debiting X capital account? This means X capital will be subtracted by 1750 since he have given the guarantee, and Z's capital account will be increased by 1750 since he have been assured of minimum 40,000 of profit. So guys, this is it. This is all that we needed to do in this particular question. So I hope this question is clear to all of you. Now in the next class we will talk. I guess we will do one or two more questions based on the same concept, and then we will start with a new concept, which is known as the past adjustment. Okay, so we'll continue from the same point in the next class. On, I guess the next class will be on Sunday. So till then, all of you take care. Thank you so much for attending the class. Thank you so much. Goodbye. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have time?
Yes, Alexander, please. Okay.
Sir, I have some doubts because tomorrow is my accountancy test.
You have doubt regarding this particular topic?
Interest on drawings.
Interest in buying. Okay, so I have I'll give you a separate time. I think I have scheduled a class with you at 10:30. I guess you must have been informed about that.
No, sir. I haven't been informed.
Okay, no problem. So we have a class at 10:30 this year. 10:30 as per India timing. That means according to you, it will be at 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay, join at 10:30 and then we will discuss your doubt also, and then we will talk few things about the valuation of goodwill as well.
Okay, sir.
Okay. All right.
Okay, sir.
So,
Thank you so much.
okay.